My beloved child, I need you to breathe. Right here, right now. Let this message enter deeper than any voice you've ever heard. This is not imagination. This is divine intervention. You're not hearing this by chance. I have placed it in your path at the precise moment your soul is ready to receive it. You've been sensing something, haven't you? A strange shift, a subtle tension in the atmosphere, like something is trying to reach you from beyond the veil. And you're right. For days now, I have been sending signs. Flickering lights, a sudden breeze in a closed room, dreams that seem too vivid to be forgotten. But you've brushed them off, thinking maybe it's stress or fatigue. But child, no. This is not your imagination. This is revelation. Archangel Raphael has been hovering close to you, watching over your heart, your body, your energy. Because something within you, something ancient and sacred, is awakening. You've carried pain like armor. You've learned to smile through silence. You've learned to walk through fire without screaming. And now, the healing you've been waiting for is arriving. Not in a way you expected, but in the way you need most. Someone you least expect is about to become the vessel of truth. They are holding something they never planned to reveal. A confession, a secret, a realization that has everything to do with you. You will not need to search for this moment. It is already making its way to your doorstep. But when it arrives, you must be ready. Not with suspicion, not with walls, but with the discernment I have placed inside you. This moment will ask you to remember who you are. Not what you've been through, not what they called you, but what I whispered over you the day you were born. You are mine. You are light. You are chosen. You are a vessel of generational breakthrough. The patterns that others couldn't break are about to crumble at your feet. And yes, the person who carries the truth has been battling with shame. They've been losing sleep. They've been rehearsing their words. But I'm guiding their heart. And when they speak, you will feel my presence in every syllable. You may not know how to respond at first. That's okay. You don't need to fix anything. Just be still, because the healing is already unfolding the moment you listen. And when it's over, you will rise. Not bitter, not broken, but blessed. Mark this moment. This is a divine appointment, not for confrontation, but for completion. Child of light, you are not forgotten. I see you, even when the world turns its back. Even when the ones you trusted the most walked away without explanation. I watched. I wept with you. But I also waited for this moment. Because now, the time has come for truth to break through the fog. There is something I need to tell you, and it will not wait another day. You've been under spiritual surveillance. Not by man, but by destiny. And your time in the shadows is ending. There's been movement behind the scenes. Conversations about your name. Doors being opened by hands you've never seen. But also, secrets are being revealed. Someone is finally ready to tell you what you always knew deep inside, but never had the proof to speak on. You felt it, didn't you? That something wasn't right. That someone was pretending. And child, your intuition was never wrong. But I had to wait until your heart was strong enough to hear the whole story without crumbling. Because this is not just information, it's a shift in your story. You will learn about decisions made behind your back, words spoken that had power to delay you. But nothing was strong enough to deny you, because I've had my hand over your head the entire time. I allowed the delay to protect you. I allowed the betrayal to refine you. I allowed the silence so you could learn the sound of your own soul. And now the reckoning begins. Not for revenge, but for restoration. Someone is about to call you. Someone is about to send a message. It may come late at night. It may come at a time you least expect. But when it does, your spirit will know. And in that moment, I will speak through you. Don't fear the tears that may come. Don't resist the emotions that rise. This is part of the healing, part of the design. The ones who tried to manipulate your path will now witness your rise. And they will realize that what they thought was control was actually divine choreography. Because what they meant for harm, I have turned into the setup for your elevation. So, my child, hold your head high. Walk with grace. Respond with wisdom. Because heaven is backing you. In this chapter, this long-awaited, soul-rattling truth is your entrance into a season where nothing remains hidden and everything aligns in your favor. The angels are already celebrating. The heavens are already shifting. And your name, yes, your name, is being written into a new scroll of destiny. It is done. My beloved child, pause for a moment and let these words settle into your spirit. You were never meant to be hidden. You were never meant to be silenced. The world tried to dim your light, but they failed to realize that your glow is not of this world. It is divine. Every time they try to break you, they only succeeded in revealing the unbreakable within you. You have walked through valleys that others feared to enter, and yet here you are, not just surviving, but radiating. The pain you endured was not in vain. It was the fire that refined you, the chisel that sculpted your purpose. Now, as you stand on the precipice of a new dawn, understand this. The trials were not punishments, but preparations. You are being called to rise, to step into the fullness of who you are. Do not look back at those who couldn't see your worth. Their vision was never your validation. Do not shrink to fit into spaces that no longer accommodate your growth. This is your time to expand, to soar, to embrace the destiny that has always been yours. The universe is aligning in your favor, orchestrating encounters and opportunities that resonate with your soul's frequency. Trust the process, for it is guided by a wisdom greater than your understanding. You are not alone. You are supported, cherished, and celebrated by forces seen and unseen. So, take a deep breath, lift your head high, and walk forward with confidence. Your light is needed, your voice is necessary, and your journey is just beginning. Embrace it all, for you are the light they couldn't dim, dear one. In the stillness of this moment, hear the whisper of eternity calling your name. You are not lost. You are on a sacred path, unfolding exactly as it should. Every detour, every delay, every disappointment has been a part of the divine choreography of your life. You may not see the full picture now, but trust that each piece is falling into place with precision. The dreams that stir within you are not random. They are echoes of your soul's purpose, reminders of the greatness that lies within. Do not be disheartened by the pace of your progress. Growth often happens in the unseen, in the quiet spaces where transformation takes root. Release the need to control every outcome and surrender to the flow of grace that is guiding you. Your worth is not determined by your productivity or perfection, but by your presence. You are enough, just as you are, and you are becoming more with each passing day. Embrace the journey with all its twists and turns, for it is leading you home to yourself. And when doubt creeps in, remember that you are held by a love that is infinite and unwavering. You are part of something greater, a tapestry of life woven with threads of purpose and passion. So, step forward with faith, knowing that the sacred is unfolding within and around you. Your story is not over. It is just beginning. My beloved child, you're not reading this by accident. This moment was carved in the heavens long before you were misunderstood, long before your name was whispered in conversations you were never part of. I want you to breathe and listen carefully, not with your ears, but with your soul. The chaos you endured wasn't meant to destroy you. It was meant to awaken you. I never let the pain go unchecked. I saw every silent tear, heard every prayer you whispered through clenched teeth at night, hoping that someone, anyone, was listening. And I was. I always have been. You see, they thought they were burying you, but they didn't realize you were a seed. And now you are rising, not just because of your strength, but because I have ordained your comeback. You were never meant to be everybody's cup of tea. You were never meant to fit in rooms too small for your calling. That's why I pulled you out. That's why I allowed certain friendships to break, even when it broke your heart. That's why I let some people expose their true intentions, not to hurt you, but to help you. You prayed for clarity, and I gave it. You prayed for peace, and I started by removing the people disturbing it. And yes, I know the removal felt like rejection. I know the distance felt like abandonment. But what you called loss was actually my divine protection. Because I couldn't let you walk into your purpose surrounded by people who were secretly praying for your failure. Some of them smiled in your face while holding doubt in their hearts. They said, "I'm happy for you," while waiting for your downfall. And you felt it. Don't deny it. Your intuition picked up the shift, but you silenced it because you wanted to believe the best. You gave chances they didn't deserve. You kept giving your heart, even when you were met with cold silence, indifference, or worse, manipulation. But I'm here now, standing between you and the pain. I'm here to tell you, you were right to feel what you felt. You were discerning, not dramatic. You were sensitive, not weak. You were spiritually alert, not overly emotional. And those gut feelings, they weren't paranoia. They were divine warnings. Now I need you to trust that everything is being rewritten. You've entered a season where secrets are unraveling, where masks are falling, where intentions are exposed, not to shame others, but to release you. Because I love you too much to let you live under the illusion that they cared when they didn't. This isn't about bitterness. It's about truth. And the truth is, I've been quietly preparing your new season. I've been lining up doors that require zero begging. I've been creating opportunities that align with your values, not your desperation. I've been setting the stage for conversations that will elevate, not exhaust you. You've done the inner work. Now watch what happens when the outer world aligns with your healed spirit. You see, this is your divine compensation season. What you lost will return in better form. What was withheld will be released. But it starts with you choosing to stand in your power. It starts with you letting go, not just of people, but of versions of yourself that kept settling for less. No more dimming your light for people who were never meant to carry it. No more explaining your worth to those committed to misunderstanding you. No more apologizing for taking up space in a world you were born to influence. You are no longer the version of you that tolerates dishonor. You are no longer the version of you that sacrifices peace for connection. You are no longer the version of you that questions your worth based on someone else's inconsistency. You are rising now. And yes, it will confuse some people. Yes, it will trigger those who only liked you when you were small, silent, and submissive. But let them be confused. Let them wonder. Let them talk. Because their opinions don't pay the price you paid in private. You are not bitter. You are not broken. You are blooming. And every part of your journey, every betrayal, every silent night, every why me moment has prepared you for this chapter. This is the divine shift, the one where the story flips, the one where your name is cleared, your value is seen, and your future is unlocked. Stay close to me, because we're just getting started. My precious one, lean in. There's a sacred wind blowing in your direction. The silence you've been sitting in, the questions you've been asking, the loneliness you've been enduring. It's not punishment. It's preparation. You've been wondering why certain things are taking so long, why some people who hurt you seem to walk free, why your name was dragged without justice. But listen to me, and listen with your heart. I never forgot. I never turn away. I've been watching the entire time. And while others studied your downfall, I studied your endurance. While they laughed at your pain, I counted every tear you cried. And I'm here now to declare, the season of delay has expired. Do you know what I admire most about you? It's not your strength, though that's remarkable. It's your refusal to turn cold. Even when life hardened around you, your heart stayed soft. Even when betrayal bruised your soul, you chose forgiveness. Even when your faith felt fragile, you held on. And that's why I'm about to reward you, not just because of what you survived, but because of how you survived it. With grace, with compassion, with integrity. You didn't play dirty, even when others threw dirt on your name. You stayed rooted in love, and I saw that. Heaven saw that. And now, I'm responding that you're stepping into a season where what you feel will finally match what you prayed for, where the heaviness lifts and the blessings flow like water, where restoration visits you like an old friend with good news, where the people who once ghosted you reach out again, not to distract, but to apologize. Some of them will come back awkwardly. Some will come back boldly. And when they do, you'll feel that old sting. But don't react from the wound. Respond from the wisdom. You're not who you were when they left. You've grown. You've healed. You've evolved into someone who no longer needs external validation to know your internal worth. You might not realize it yet, but Archangel Michael has been near. His sword of truth has been circling your energy, cutting cords that drained you. His shield of light has been protecting your name in conversations you weren't invited to. You've been defended in rooms you didn't know you were discussed in. You've been protected from attacks you didn't even see coming. Some people wondered why their manipulation stopped working. It's because divine justice stepped in. But don't confuse justice with revenge. I'm not here to humiliate your enemies. I'm here to elevate you. I'm here to make your peace so loud that their noise can't touch you. I'm here to make your joy so contagious that their bitterness can't infect you. I'm here to make your purpose so clear that their confusion no longer matters. You were never their prisoner. You were always my masterpiece. You belong to something eternal. Your calling is celestial. Your purpose was written in heaven before you ever cried your first tear on earth. That's why nothing can stop what's coming. Not gossip, not delays, not fear, not even your own doubts. I'm working through your uncertainty. I'm moving through your hesitations. And I'm clearing the path ahead, removing fake opportunities, false friends, and fruitless detours. You may not always understand the why, but trust the who behind the shift. Now listen, something is coming. A breakthrough that realigns everything. A conversation that clears the confusion. A door that opens not by your effort, but by my authority. And when it happens, don't question it. Don't analyze it. Just receive it. It's not luck. It's not coincidence. It's answered prayer. The kind of prayer you whispered when you thought I wasn't listening. The kind of hope you held when everything felt hopeless. The kind of faith that built quietly while no one saw the fight. And when others try to re-enter your life, remember this. You are the healed version now. You are not obligated to explain your evolution to those who only knew your survival. Protect your space. Guard your peace. Choose your circle wisely. You're being elevated, and elevation requires insulation. Everyone can't come. Everyone won't understand. But that's okay. The ones who are meant to walk with you will recognize your new frequency. S.O. Rise, child. Not just because it's time, but because the world is waiting for the sound of your healed voice. Your story is about to bless more people than your pain ever did. Your courage is contagious. Your alignment is magnetic. Your future is divine. And it's all unfolding now.